Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trevis, with another TrevisTries Guessing the Masked Singer. So we just finished watching episode 3. Now, typically we've had multiple groups. We've had Group A, Group B, Group C. But for this season, we only had 2 groups. So we had A was the season premiere, B was episode 2, and then for this one, episode 3, we went back to Group A, to where we had the Russian doll, the seashell, the raccoon, the Robo Pine, and then a Wildcard that came in for the first time ever, the orca. So what I do here, if this is your first time watching one of these episodes, is I literally just go through what I think each character is, each masked singer is, and then you guys comment in the comment section who you think it is, and then we'll bring those up on each video. So that being said, let's get right into it. So on the previous premiere episode that I did, just like this, I was mentioning that, when I first heard the Russian dolls sing on the season teaser trailer, I was thinking it was somebody else, like a Shawn Mendes and Zach Brown band, but on the actual premiere, hands down, it's Hanson. When they came out, they actually had 3 separate Russian dolls. We already knew it was 3 because we could hear those 2 voices inside the big one, but we're still 100%, if not 99, let's just say 99.9%, whatever, 100% sure that Russian dolls are the Hanson brothers. 100%. So if you think it's someone else, please let me know in the comments, because I'm pretty sure it's not. Everybody's pretty sure it's Hanson. Moving on to the next one, we had, I'm going to go to the seashell. So the seashell and the premiere episode that I did for my channel here, I was like, I'm not sure who it is. They're saying princess this and doing that, and I think one of the judges said maybe like a Hillary Duff, and then I think on this episode they said Haley Duff. I am 93% sure. I'm going to give it 93% this one. 93% sure the seashell is Jennifer Lopez. The clues, so the voice itself is almost, to me, there was like maybe 1 or 2 notes I was like, but it's almost a complete match vocally for me, from all of the J-Lo songs and all of the singing she's done throughout the years in my head. But the clues, I mean, she's talking about she met, like, everything she's talking about is something that can like only be J-Lo. Like she met Alex Rodriguez, baseball player. She's talking about a baseball player and this and that, and everything she was talking about is just things that, like, yep, that's J-Lo, yep, that's J-Lo, yep, that's J-Lo. So seashell, we're to go 93% on J-Lo, because there could possibly be other singers that married a baseball player that weren't coming up in my brain. It's actually more of like 100%, but just because there's a little bit of potential possibility of it being someone else who married a baseball player, we're gonna say 93%, but we're pretty sure it's J-Lo. Moving on to the Robopine. The Robopine on the first episode I did, we had no idea. He was saying he was a grandpa. He was saying he was 60 years old. And so those are the notes I have from the first one. We didn't really have any concrete guesses. On this one, he was mentioning things about Costa Rica and helping out construction workers and something like that. I think it was Robin Thicke saying Wesley Snipes. And I don't agree with that, but that's like the only thing any of the judges have said about the Robopine, that it's still a horrible guess. I don't think it's Wesley Snipes. I'm just saying, of all of the guesses they've given us, Wesley Snipes is like the least dumb guess. I've never heard him sing before. Could he have an amazing voice? Maybe. I don't know much about him personally, other than the whole tax evasion thing that got him in trouble, like whoever knows how long ago. But yeah, so please, guys, let me know in the comments. This is the one I am stuck on the most, I think, out of both A and B groups of Masked Singer people. So I'm not sure who the Robopine is still. Could they be 60? Could they actually be a grandpa? Or everything they're saying just a complete lie? Maybe they played a grandpa. Maybe they played 60 years old in some movie. I don't know. We don't know. And then we had the raccoon and the orca. So the raccoon, I didn't really have anybody finishing the premiere of who I thought the raccoon was. Some of the judges said Gary Busey, Nick Nolte, and I was like, maybe it's one of those old guys. But one of you guys commented on my video saying, I think the raccoon is Danny Trejo. And I go, that makes complete sense, because I know a lot about Danny Trejo, of his past and everything, because I'm a huge Danny Trejo fan, a huge, From Dusk Till Dawn fan. where he went to jail, and his first gig on a movie set was kind of teaching people how to fight, like fight choreography, helping out with fighting stuff. And then they're like, listen, like, stop being on the other side of the camera. Like, we actually could use you for this scene. So they actually started pulling him in, and he actually, grew into this guy who's been in like a zillion films. And he has that crazy, crazy voice, that raspy voice. So, man, I think that I wasn't even thinking about that. I think that's it. And then, so these clues we had where he had his, they did that painting, that portrait painting on stage when they brought it out. He had all these bats. Everybody's like, oh, Batman. I was like, no, those are vampire bats, because he was in From Dusk Till Dawn, which is I think the first time I ever saw him on screen where he played a vampire. So thanks to one of you guys commenting, I was on him the entire time he came out with the clues. I was like, yep, these clues make sense. These clues make sense. This voice makes sense. So even before, he goes unmasked, I was like, it's definitely Danny Trejo. Everything lines up. And of course, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the episode yet, Raccoon lost, which I don't even know how he made it that far to the second episode, but he lost, and it was Danny Trejo. But last but not least, we had a wild card come in. So they just brought an extra singer in, which is, I guess, instead of them doing a Group C, they're just going to keep bringing wild cards in. I don't know. Maybe it's a scheduling thing with the actual talent behind the masks, where they can't, I can't do the first episode, but I can do the second one. Okay, we'll make you a wild card. We have no idea yet. But the wild card is Orca. So clue-wise, one of the first clues that I noticed on the Orca, he was in like a pizza place, and he had 3 pizzas listed. And one was $9, one was $4, and the other one was $9. And and instantly my brain goes, okay, 949, is that an area code? My wife pulls it up on her phone. She's like, that's Orange County, California. I was like, okay, so this person's from California. What do I know about people in Orange County, California? Nothing. There's, knowing that as a fact doesn't help me at all. But in case you guys were curious about people, I'm positive this 949 was meant to be Orange County, California. I don't know who lives there. I don't know who's from there. I don't know much. I know it's a popular area. I mean, I know about it, but I don't know in terms of people from there or the importance of that, me knowing that fact. But I did have one judge, I don't know who it was, mention Kevin Bacon. So I'm not going to like record everybody's, write down everybody's guess, because most of them are dumb, especially Ken's. But out of all of the guesses, Kevin Bacon made sense. I did have one of you guys commented this morning on my premiere episode. I guess it was Group A, and I didn't have this one uploaded till just now. But somebody said Orca might be Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. I didn't have that in the back of my mind while I was listening to it, so I mean, it definitely could be. So next time we get to hear Orca sing, I'm going to definitely have Mark McGrath's vocals in the back of my head and all of the things I know about him, if anything. But Kevin Bacon was the best guess from the judges. Could it be Mark McGrath, which one of you mentioned in the comments below? Quite possibly. So, short episode. As we get further along, these episodes get shorter and shorter because we're having less singers to talk about. Let me know in the comments section who you think everybody is. Do you agree with my picks? Do you not agree with my picks? And then, we'll look forward to the next one. We see Group B again and get most likely another wild card. So I'll see you guys then. Make sure you click the like on this video if you haven't yet, and follow and or subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys next week.